Enjoy the World Cup qualifying videos on this channel? Head over to Patreon for some exclusive classic matches done in the same style. The October World Cup qualifiers are already upon us, and last time out we were looking at the end of the fourth round of North American qualifying, including this screamer from FYR of Costa Rica. This time it's back to Europe, and we'll begin with Group G, as the 2006 winners Italy took on the 2010 winners Spain at the Juventus Stadium in Turin. Gianluigi Buffon was at fault for Italy as Spain opened the scoring on 55 minutes through Vitolo. With not too long left of the match, Italy were handed the opportunity to equalise from the penalty spot. Daniele De Rossi stepped up to take it and scored on 82 minutes. There were no more goals, so the final score was Italy 1, Spain 1. After being spanked by Spain 8-0 on the last match day, Liechtenstein looked to recover at home, this time against Albania at the Rheinpark Stadium in Vaduz. However, luck was not on their side as goalkeeper Peter Zela scored an own goal on 11 minutes to give Albania the lead. Balaj, who scored the winner against Macedonia on matchday 1, scored another towering header for Albania on 71 minutes to give them a 2-0 lead, and that was how the score stayed. The other match in Group G was made up by two of the losing sides from matchday 1, Macedonia and Israel, who played at the Philip II Arena in Skopje. The deadlock was broken by the Israelis in the 25th minute thanks to a header from Brighton and Hove Albion forward Tom Mohamed. Israel doubled their lead just before half-time, Tal Ben Hayim working his way past the Macedonian goalkeeper to slot it home on 43 minutes. It's a brilliant goal. The goals didn't all go Israel's way, and in the second half Nestorovsky pulled one back for Macedonia on 63 minutes. The drama did not end there, however, and in injury time the Israelis conceded a penalty. Unfortunately though for the Macedonians, they did not convert it, and the final score was Macedonia 1, Israel 2. We open Group D now at the Ernst Happel Stadion in Vienna as Austria took on Wales. Swansea City midfielder Joe Allen smashed the Welsh ahead on 22 minutes with this screamer. Six minutes later, and it would be another Premier League midfielder equalising for Austria, Marko Arnautovic, nodding down on 28 minutes. Wales were back in the lead before half-time thanks to an own goal from Kevin Wimmer in first half injury time. At the start of the second half, Austria managed to bring it back to 2-2, Marko Arnautovic once again scoring with his second on 48 minutes. And so the match finished 2-2 in Austria, but what about Wales's neighbours to the west, the Republic of Ireland, as they took on Georgia at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin. The match was settled in the 56th minute thanks to a very determined run from Seamus Coleman, giving the Irish the lead. And that was the final score, 1-0 to Ireland. Group D's other two teams, Moldova and Serbia, battled it out over at the Zimbru Stadium in Chisinau. Some awful defending from the home side allowed Serbia to surge forward and open the scoring with an easy tap-in on 19 minutes through Kostic. Serbia doubled their lead on 37 minutes. A nice set piece ended when Branislav Ivanovic rose higher than the rest, and the keeper couldn't tip it over. The Serbian victory was confirmed in the 59th minute. Dusan Tadic with a close range finish, and the final score, Moldova 0, Serbia 3. In Group I, after making history last time out, Kosovo played their first ever home World Cup qualifier at the Loro Barici Stadium in Shurda, Albania, due to none of their stadiums being at UEFA standard. In the 6th minute though, their opponents Croatia opened the scoring via Mario Mandzukic. Mandzukic then doubled his and Croatia's tally in 24 minutes with a glorious diving header.
And he scored again.
With only 35 minutes played, Mario Mandzukic scored another header to get himself a hat-trick and give Croatia a 3-0 lead heading into the break.
A brilliant first half hat-trick for Mario Mandzukic.
Croatia went 4-0 ahead on 68 minutes, Matej Mitrovic tapping in from very close range.
Mitrovic arrived to get on the end of that. And from here on in.
With 7 minutes left to play, Croatia were 5-0 ahead, even Perisic rounding the Croatian goalkeeper to get himself a goal on 83 minutes.
And Kosovo have been given a harsh international.
Possibly saving the best goal till last, Nikola Kalinic rounded off proceedings for Croatia, completing the rout in injury time with that great goal. The final score, Kosovo 0, Croatia 6.
Starting off a perfect night for Croatia.
The Turku Arena in Konya hosted Turkey's match against Ukraine, and we were just over halfway through the first half when Turkey conceded this penalty. And on 24 minutes, the penalty was scored by Yarmolenko. Ukraine 1-0 ahead. Only 3 minutes later, Ukraine were 2 ahead. Kravets scoring on 27 minutes. In first half injury time, Tufan headed home from a corner to give Turkey a goal back going into the second half. And with the second half quickly running out, Ukraine made the mistake of conceding a penalty. Free kick specialist Kalhanoglu moved a little closer in to take this one, but he had no problem converting it on 81 minutes. The final score, Turkey 2, Ukraine 2. A Scandinavian derby to end the video as Iceland took on Finland at Laugardalsvolla in Reykjavik. The away side drew first blood in the 21st minute, Teemu Pukki scoring the goal. Later on, Iceland drew level, Arnason scoring a far post header on 37 minutes. The teams were on even terms for only 2 minutes, Lod putting Finland back in the lead when he had the second time lucky shot. After that, we got the super dramatic ending. 1 minute into second half injury time and Finn Bogason scored Iceland's equaliser. The super dramatic ending didn't end there, and in the 6th minute of injury time, Iceland completed their turnaround. Ragnar Sigurdsson getting the final touch, although I don't think the Finnish players thought it was a goal. Definitely crossed the line though. The final score was 3-2 to Iceland. That's it for this video. We've got plenty more from Europe, Africa, Asia and South America coming, so like and subscribe, and if you like what you saw and fancy seeing some classic matches in the same format, go to Patreon, it's there.